Before I understood investing, I used to think it was something you only did with leftover money, like it was just for fun. So, for Couch Conversations Day 19, let's talk about what made me start investing more seriously. I'm outside today. Hopefully, the elements and this bug that I see flying in front of me will hold off so I can get through this. But if you are new to my channel, hey, I'm Malika, a stock market investor and the financial bestie you didn't know you needed. I was a single mom and I was on welfare for almost 10 years, but I learned to invest in the stock market while I was building my career. And then I built a portfolio that allowed me to retire early at 47. So if you stick around long enough, I might convince you to believe in yourself and start building wealth too. But before I knew anything about investing in the stock market, I used to think you put your money into this black hole, whatever they call the stock market, and you just hope it grows into something one day. I was taught that the stock market was risky, so I shouldn't rely on the money because I could potentially lose it all anyway, as if the money did grow, it was just purely luck. Um, I didn't personally know anyone that actually taught me any different. The few investors that I was aware of, I just assumed they were gambling because that's what everyone made the stock market seem like. So I just assumed they were gambling and had a few lucky streaks. So, I think that's what made me believe that the stock market was just something you do for fun. So as a result of that, I believed in what I saw most often, which was the only way to make money was to work hard, to hustle, to grind, to struggle my way through the trenches. That's all I saw. So that's what I started believing you needed to do to make money. And in hindsight, honestly, I realized that that mindset was rooted in scarcity and survival. It was not based on reality. But what made me start thinking about investing more seriously is when I was recruited to my career field and I was assigned a mentor. My mentor was a Black woman, just like me. She was also a single mother, just like me. And she had the title that I was about to have after I finished my training program, the developmental program that I was in. And she had the salary that I couldn't wait to earn. To me, she appeared to be thriving in all the areas that I thought was what I considered success. I assumed that she was thriving because of the work that she was doing on the job, but I eventually learned that the real reason was because she was an investor. And over the years, as we developed our relationship, she helped me to get adjusted to the new work environment. And she also became one of my biggest advocates as I learned how to navigate corporate politics. That's a whole nother story. But she also planted a seed. And she planted a seed that slowly started growing and it shifted the way I viewed investing. She taught me to invest first, then live on what's left. I'm going to say that again. She taught me to invest first, then live on what was left. Now, I'll be honest. At first, that was nonsense to me. It didn't make any sense because the whole reason for getting the new job, the whole reason for being excited about working hard and making more money was so I would have money to spend, not money to invest. Now, keep in mind, this was also around the same time I was still assuming that the stock market was based on timing and luck. So in my mind, I believed that the money could be lost. So why would I work hard and then the first little bit of money I start making, I put it into something that will make me lose it? That made no sense to me. But the more our relationship developed, the more I spent time with her, the more she started seeing that I was really interested and not wasting her time. She started teaching me little things here and there. I'll be honest, I didn't listen to everything that she taught me initially, but she started teaching me little things, and it's what planted the seed that began to grow. And as I learned how the stock market really worked, and as I learned the skills to develop real investing strategies, to learn how to really navigate the market in a way that was not based on timing and was not based on luck, I began to understand what she really meant when she told me to invest first. And now I realize what that means is putting my money to work in the stock market first allows it to start compounding immediately, not putting the money in the stock market that's the money that I have left. That's the money that's leftover money, the play money after I pay everybody else. You want your money to start working for you immediately and compounding for you before you pay anyone else. When I was approaching investing as an afterthought or something that was just for fun with extra money, that meant working hard and hustling were the only ways I knew how to make money. But when I learned how to invest and made investing a priority, I realized that I didn't have to work as hard. I didn't have to work as long, and I didn't have to work as much to create money because eventually the roles reversed. Like now, my investments do the work and create money for me that pays for my living expenses. And I only do work for fun. So, friends, I hope that helps you to understand a little bit about my background and what made me start taking investing more seriously. I always enjoy walking down memory lane with you and sharing my experiences with you. So, couch conversation, day 19. I promise you, friend, investing is not just play money. When you take it seriously, it can literally change your life. But if you want to build a portfolio that creates income without the hustle or the grind, book a clarity call so we can talk. I'll leave the link in the description of this video. But we will continue these couch conversations every day for the rest of December, unscripted, unedited, just me and you. All right, friend, I'll call you back tomorrow.